Okay, this is early whenever I'm making this video, so if I start stuttering or sound stupid, please ignore it. But if you're anyone that's watching, especially if you're a teenager, if you know that you are good at something, and especially if you feel like you have a lot more passion with what you are doing compared to other things that you are doing, keep doing it, okay? Everyone's born with a talent. I believe that everyone's born with a God-given talent. But it's a lot more important to use the talents that you have passion for. Okay? A talent is something that you have passion for, something that you work towards to get better. But if it's self-taught, that makes it even better because you know that you have passion for something and you've striven to do better at it. I just woke up at like 5 in the morning having like a midlife crisis because these past 3 years for me have been really bad. Since these past 3 years have been really bad, I basically had artist block and have had no motivation to draw. I've been drawing for nearly 10 years. Since, well, more than that actually. Yeah, because 4th grade was whenever I started making my own comics and everything, but since 2016, whenever I was in 6th grade, I've had the passion to try to make my own mangas and stuff, and I started making my own manga characters. I started off not doing really well, but as I got a little higher into more grades, I got even better. It was senior year of my high school year that everything fell apart, and I haven't drawn properly since. Okay, I've never really had much support whenever it came to my artist talent. I've had school and stuff, and there were just other things that prevented me from doing what I was born good at. But yeah, I mean, I've sketched and like doodled here and there, but I haven't actually drawn. Like, there's a difference between a sketch and a doodle, and then there's drawing. I haven't drawn since 2022. No, not even 2022, 2021. Because 2020 and 2021 were my peak artist years. I had my, let me see if I have my other sketchbook. Yes, right here. Alright. Here's a dragon I drew back in 2019. All these were doodles and stuff, but that was 2019 also. And yes, I know I haven't posted in a while, but who cares? I don't really just read. Yeah, these eyes. Best eyes I've drawn in a while. This was stupid. I'm not. It's like a stupid fortune cookies thing. Yeah, this. Trying to find something else. This I drew back in 2019 also. This All Night I drew it in 2020. I should have dated it, but I didn't. This was something else I made in 2020. A lot of these were from COVID, like this. I know for a fact was during COVID. This, I drew Sonic characters, the Animal Crossing characters. It was a doodle. Some more doodles. More doodles. This was a very bad Bakugo, you know. But yeah, I'm just wanting to tell you guys this because I haven't had the support I needed to do what I was good at. I was self-taught. I didn't take art classes. I did all of this because I had the passion to do so. And a lot of that passion has just gone away. And I'm nowhere near where I was good at back whenever I was in my sophomore year of high school. This is what I drew today at 5 in the morning before I have to go to work. It was supposed to be an anime version of Lloyd I. I'm not finished with it because I have to go to work soon. But it's nowhere near at the level I used to be good at. There's a difference between learning something and being good at it, and then having a talent, which is something that comes with passion. I just don't know what's going on with me right now. I'm gonna start drawing more again like I should have been, because this was something I was good at. To the teenagers that could possibly be watching me, please do what you have the passion to do. Especially if specifically, if you have a passion that you know that you're talented at, do it. Because at your age, your prefrontal cortex isn't as developed as whenever you get older. And whenever you're younger, you learn how to do things better. Because you have a lower capacity to be able to do that. You need to learn new things. You need to start having you have better motor skills. You develop motor skills as you keep doing something. Whenever you're an adult, you've already developed those motor skills. You don't have to learn much of anything else. So it's harder to learn things like languages whenever you're an adult. Whenever you're a kid, you can learn a language easily because you need to learn how to start speaking for yourself. And your brain isn't as developed, so it needs to learn and grow and build up more new information in your brain than an adult can. To anyone that's lost their motivation of art, I understand your feeling too, okay? Having something, especially if you're something you're good at, and having to throw it away to do something else is the worst feeling possible. Art was a part of who I am, and I haven't been myself since I haven't drawn. By the grace of God, I've still got some art talent in me, but I know for a fact that I need to pray on this and ask the Lord to support me during this. Because I don't want to lose this talent. Art is something I had a passion for, and I still do. I just haven't had the motivation. So please don't throw your talent away, especially if it's something that you developed yourself, and especially if it's something that you didn't need someone else's help on because you know you were born with this talent. Again, there's a difference between learning something and being good at it and having a talent, because a talent has passion and love for it. That's all I have to say. God bless anyone that's watching. And yeah.